Welcome to the channel. This is Meredith and today is Thursday. I'm going to continue spending the day here in Cologne. I don't have any plans to really leave Cologne for the rest of my, well, I do have plans on Saturday. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to be kind of doing some more exploring of the city and then also doing a little bit of shopping, maybe buy some stuff today. Cafe hopping, you know the drill. I'll try to pop in with any sort of narrative or any sort of tips and tricks that I find out from just bungling around or getting lost or something, just so that it'll help you if you end up coming here. But yeah, anyway, I think I'm gonna go downstairs to grab some coffee. I have my pretzel here ready to go. I'm quite excited to eat a pretzel because I only have a few things on my German eat list and pretzels were one of them. So I got a really good deal. So definitely look back at yesterday's vlog if you haven't seen it yet in terms of what I picked up. I got Too Good to Go bag and let me just say it was spectacular. And I gave my sister a lot of the food and she has that at her Airbnb. Okay, so it's 9 o'clock. I'm heading out. I'm gonna hopefully be able to hit up the Dome, the cathedral, before it gets busy and hot, because you could actually walk to the top and then there's a pretty good vantage point up there. But the thing is most of the skyline that you want to see includes the cathedral. So since I'm in the thing, it's like when people go up to the Empire State Building, the top of it, and then they're like, where's the Empire State Building? You're standing in it. So yeah, anyway, that's what the plan is. My face is very round today. So I need to grab some water in the lobby. They have these little cartons of water, 500 mils, which is really nice. Actually, it's the perfect size. Plus it's a carton instead of a bottle. So it fits better in my purse. Housekeeping is so early, so now I'm standing in here waiting. By that I mean I'm sitting, but I was standing. But the housekeeper kept asking me a lot of questions and I was like, I don't know. So I also changed shirts, but I'm heading out now. I just don't think I like white shirts. I think that they look like pajamas whenever I wear them. Anyway, I'm going to leave and I'll talk to you later. Walking through, I also want to just say Kendrick Lamar was really busy that week. He was also in New York for golf ball. I think these are maybe only here, but I don't know. I don't go to Starbucks, but they look kind of good actually. But there's my first destination. Gonna try to go in there. Okay, so it's about 9:30 and it's pretty empty right now compared to what it looks like later in the day, which is definitely in matching what I read and what I saw on YouTube when I was trying to figure out when to go to things. Curious of the Excelsior Hotel, which was on the booking deal, and it's literally across the street from Cologne Cathedral. I think this is where the entrance is because this is where everybody tends to go. Okay, so this is right across from that Excelsior Hotel. Okay, so I'm back outside. I think I'm gonna go to the bell tower, which should be this way, 50 meters. There's also somebody filming something big, I guess. Honestly going in blind because the signs cease to exist. Here's some public toilets. Okay, there's a dog being weird, but not sure where I go now. So I found it, the English signs disappeared, but you go down there by the public toilets, I guess. Okay, so this is the info, and I guess you do have to pay €6. Very specifically, no fruits and no ice cream. That walk was no joke. Take your time going up the stairs because you also have to go back down. I also got to the top at 10:02, so I just missed the bells ringing, so that stinks. So I might need to hang out here for 58 minutes. Okay, so the guy who was standing out next to me for a while with his German guide, maybe partner, was saying that this should ring at the quarter hour. So I might just wait here for another 5 minutes, and if it doesn't go off at 10:15, then I'll just leave. But he was also saying that he apparently did a lot of research, but the bell actually moves, not the ringer. So they actually moved the bell back and forth, so that's interesting. I would say though that this was a pretty hard climb, and definitely take considerations if you have like health issues, joint issues, because I was questioning my decision at like step 400. I think there's like 533 steps, 543 steps, something like that. It would not be ideal in a warmer time. So right now it's like in the mid 60s and it's like 10 a.m. But if it was like any time later in the day when it's supposed to get hotter, I don't think I would have survived. Because I definitely didn't question myself at like step 410-ish. The internet recommends having about 30 minutes to climb the stairs. It took me 7.5 minutes. Because I checked in at 9:55 and bought my ticket, and then it took me until 10:02 to walk up here. And honestly, it was just because I had to stop because somebody was like on the verge of passing out about 2 of the landings up from the top. I missed it. I was reading facts about the tower and I missed it, but it rang. So yeah, I was waiting and I was there ready, but it rang a minute early. Okay, climbing up the next set of steps. Working on the outside. Okay, so there's even more stairs to the top. So maybe if the 533 includes these. I don't know, I'm sort of feeling like, dang, I went too fast at like where the lady almost passed out. If you get to the top, your reward is to buy a pressed penny. Can't tell you how much it costs. A lot. 105. And then that's the other church. The colored houses, like the seafood market and that fountain that I showed you yesterday. And then way off in the distance by that big wheel is the chocolate museum. And then those weird shaped buildings out there in the distance, one's residences and 2 are office buildings, so that's by that sport museum I went to yesterday. I mean, I'm not a math genius, but this seems like if you pay by €1 coins, you get better value than if you pay 1 €2 coin. Okay, so there's that tower thing that's by my hotel. I still don't know what it is. You can also see down in the distance the Corn Cup €10 tour thing. I actually think that I would recommend that, especially if you have a little bit of mobility issues or you just want to explore the city. I was 1 minute early and like all my other clocks match to the global clock. So just know if you also match your phone and your watch to the global clock, make sure you're down at the bell tower at 1 minute before. Honestly, I'm biting my time before I walk back down because what goes up must come down. But yeah, so I'm also giving the people in front of me a little bit of a head start. Because slow going down. But it's like curly cute all the way down to the floor. See, it's curly, like a very, very steep curl too. Okay, so to answer the question, you come up and down the same staircase. Okay, 30 minutes up and down, not 30 minutes up. That makes more sense. I think I spent about 35 just because I waited for so long to watch the bell again and I missed it. I mean, I saw it happen, but not on video. So it's 10:45 and the bell is ringing now. Dang it. But yeah, it's really busy now, so I would say go early if you want to go up without too many people in the queue, because walking up the crowded staircase must be super miserable. I say I deserve a coffee treat because my legs are jello and I don't know if I can do that much. I'm gonna look in the gift store quickly just to see, because I did get a free magnet from the hotel, but I want to see if there's any good ones. You can get the same pressed penny down here, so you don't have to climb to the top. These ones are cute. They're $5.95. Paper clips with the filter definitely mean bookmark. They got some cute little grid papers here. These ones are blank. This one has gold leaf on the side. This one's plain. Cute the little shadow boxes. Mini Cologne. Here's the prices for coffee. And the gin. And the liquor. The Cologne Cathedral liquor. I'm gonna try to find that cafe that's by the bubble tea shop that I went to yesterday. Hopefully it's open, because it was supposed to be open when I was at the bubble tea shop, but it was closed already. So we'll see. Left there's like a park, and then this is the coffee shop. It doesn't look like it's open still. Yeah, it's not open. That's a bummer. Coffee shop is still not open. There were like 3 or 4 like young girls in front of me, like 20s, and they were trying to go there too. So I don't know what's going on. The perfume museum thing that my sister recommends, I'm probably not gonna go, but this is the one she recommends, and again it's right by the museum there. Okay, I'm on the shopping area again. I'm walking a different path because I've never seen these huge animals before. But I'm trying to go to the cafe district. But yeah, this is something else. So actually, I'm very lost. So I thought we walked really far that way yesterday, but we're basically back to where we were yesterday for that pickup for Too Good to Go. The building over there is a Christian art museum if you're interested. Gonna check out this postcard store. Very aesthetic travel shops. Oh, and dogs. A wrong turn somewhere, but I'll just wander here a bit. On one of the main streets here, and there's a lot of like the old part of the Roman wall. I'm up on like a pretty well preserved one here. I'm trying to find the Belgian Quarter, which I'm pretty close to, I think, but this is the Roman Tower. Okay, so now I'm exploring what I think might be the Belgian Quarter, but I might be a little bit off. But there's a bunch of cute cafes, some vintage stores, stuff like that I want to check out. Cool bookstore. This is like a denim shop, got kind of like American style. This cafe is super cute, but I got an iced macchiato latte, something like that. It was $3.90, but it has like different rooms, and there's also outside seating if you want to smoke or just be outside. But yeah, looks good. Okay, so I'm out shopping again. That cafe loved the weekend, and I thought that nobody liked it anymore because of that one fail show. They're filming some sort of Asian show on the street behind me, so I got awkward and I went the wrong way, but I'm finally at the vintage store, so I'll show you what I'm going to. So there are actually a few vintage stores on this street, so I'm gonna go here, the Pick and Wait. There's also one in Brussels, and that one was like pretty cheap, but this one has a 50% off sale up to, and then there's some more down there too. So you pay by the kilo here. It's a little expensive, not gonna lie. There's that vintage store across the way. There was nothing really in the Pick Wait thing, because it was like pretty expensive actually. What is this character? They have bananas everywhere. Going in. Very clean and organized. The lesson I learned is thrifting is better in New York, so I better just save my money for that because it's like $3 for anything that you buy at Goodwill. It's usually like top brands and like actual vintage stuff. That stuff was just kind of old, but it was kind of cool. But I found like two things I kind of liked, but they were like 19 euros for one item, which was very expensive. It's also up to 70% sale, so maybe I'll find some sort of great deal. I've heard of Edited, but they're having a huge sale. It looks kind of like H&M. This is a cinnamon roll shop, but they have like specialty cinnamon rolls. Tempting, but I also like don't need this many carbs. This looks like a rice pudding shop, maybe. Specialty stuffs. They also have pork chop back. There's something called white stuff. Korea that I should go to Arket because we don't have one in the States and she thinks it's my style. Kind of my style, but a little expensive. Kind of looks like it's gonna rain. Well, not there, but look back there. It looks like it's gonna rain. Okay, so it's like 1 something, so I'm gonna go find some lunch. I'm across from that initial banana I saw, but apparently it's just like a local artist. There's no deeper meaning to it. I think it's raining, so I better get a hustle on. It wasn't even supposed to rain today. It was supposed to rain on Saturday. So this is a wrench in the plan, I guess. Going down this like little street with tons of restaurants. I'm looking for a particular cafe. Hot matcha. I got the goat cheese toast. Gonna have to pick up those blueberries. And then a matcha latte, hot one. Okay, that cafe was paid by PayPal or cash only. It was 11 euros, so I guess I should have paid by cash, but I used PayPal because I'm like kind of running out of cash. I only brought 70 from the ATM. Okay, trash can, sorry about that view. But I walked past another one of the vintage stores on the main street and it was like kind of grungy looking. So I'm gonna check out this one. So this is hella good and it's supposed to be like luxury bags and stuff. And the reviews look pretty good. That's what it looks like. The store was different. It had some things, it didn't really match the description in the reviews. So I don't know, maybe I got it on an off day. I just ordered a beer to good to go bag, so on a walk to the South Station, it's kind of a different vibe over here. kind of walked everywhere actually in this couple of days here. Stationery shops are so cool though. I don't really need anything, but they're quite nice. And the postcards are always so funny. They always have the same ones though. My friend Mr. Do Nothing is here. The thing is, I hear a lot. Like, I thought he was Korean, but maybe he's not. Because that's weird. No, he's Korean. I like that second one. See, Freeman, that's something that needs to be done when nobody wants to start it. Some postcards. 4 minutes early to my pickup, but I think I'm on a university campus. It's giving very much campus vibes. A lot of young kids. Very promising looking though. Okay, so I was given 4 bottles of beer. No English was used, so that was very interesting, but got the job done. Making my walk back. It's about 40 minutes. That's the stationery store I stopped in, by the way. I'm coming back to where the rainbow buildings were, and I'm wondering if this is like the neighborhood of Cologne. This might actually just be set up for Pride, I'm not sure. Pride was last weekend here. The little plaza behind me has a lot of food trucks set up. I don't know if it's like a summer thing, it might be a summer thing. These are kind of cool sneakers. They're vegan apparently. Store. This is about the place on my walk here, but I was like, I'm so confused with geography because that station's the Huntsering is right by my Airbnb hotel. This store is cute if I wasn't carrying so much stuff. I let me 4 bottles of beer, but maybe I'll stop back another day. I wonder what this building is. It has like wings. There's another one of those bananas. The stress when somebody asks you for directions as you're walking, sweating, carrying 4 bottles of beer. The lady didn't trust my directions since I answered her German and English, but I had the right answer. My sister asked me if I knew where the pink church was because I was asking where they stayed when my dad was here. They stayed at that Hilton, so it's like kind of close to the station too. Okay, so I have to walk under this train underpass, but in the back there, that gray building with the mural, that is the Urban Loft that I was gonna stay at. It's like a hotel, and it was also on the package deal through Travelocity. Entrance of the Urban Loft Hotel. It's actually quite nice on the inside. It's just very close to the train tracks, so I would say read reviews just so you know if you're gonna get like a lot of train noise throughout the night and stuff, because the trains are pretty frequent because that's the main station. At the end of the street, I think is another Roman wall, but I might be wrong. Okay, back in my sister's Airbnb, but I picked up these 4 beers. So this was Too Good to Go from the beer place. I'll link you below. It'll be very interesting if you are, or a very good place if you go to like the university, because it's like right across the way, and the Too Good to Go bag is €4 and you get 4 beers, I'm guessing, all the time. And then on top of that, the pickup window is from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. So it's perfect if you're going to a party, I guess. Anyway, we're gonna try these. Well, not all of them at one time, but I carried them for 40 minutes, so I need something to drink. It's a Weissen, and it's a Weissen Hell, which is like a pretty good one that I like a very summer drinkable one. And I think 4 bananas means it must be very fruity. I don't know. 4 bananas and 3 malt. So that'll be interesting. Let's give it a go. Okay. It smells very weedy. Oh, it's actually quite nice. It's like very drinkable. It's like very sweet though, so it is very much a summer one. I bet you it probably would be better if I wasn't carrying it in my arms for 40 minutes, but to that cinnamon roll store, because my sister said there's always a line, so it must be good. Oh, that's my interjection there. So the cinnamon rolls we're going to are not from Hipsters. They're down the street next to that rice pudding store. So they have replaced some of them with new ones. It looks like apple and raspberry. But they have one pistachio one, which looked to be the best. It was also the most famous. There's one coconut, some speckles, and the Oreos. Okay, so they have some cards, but we can't sit back here. So this is like kind of the same area where that Asian TV show was filming earlier, when I got really flustered. Going to the aptly named Thai food. So this food truck area was also a Christmas market, but it's really popping. So it's on Thursday. We didn't end up at the Thai food place because it was cash only and I didn't want to risk it. We're going to this place now. Hopefully they take card. Take card as long as it's over 20 euro. Okay, so we got our food finally. Also, if you want to go here, make sure you make reservations. We lucked out and there was one chair available. There's the dropped ice cream cone. Since I missed the original bell ringing in the impressive bell tower, I walked up and paid money to go to here. This is the raspberry cinnamon bun from Cinnamood. Didn't look too smushed, and we've been carrying it a long way, and we don't have any plates here, so we'll have to get creative. Trying to get you some light in here. So it smells and looks pretty good. It looks very sticky though. Okay, first bite. There's a lot of raspberry, but it's a very doughy flavor. It tastes like a lot of flour. I don't know if that makes sense. Do you think so?
I get what you're saying. Not sure that's the what I would go with.
Oh, it just has like that kind of sour flour flavor. You know, like yeast and flour. But like the flour needed to be baked a little bit. Anyway, this is just me. So baked goods are not my favorite, just because I would rather save my calories for something else. But I mean, it's good. I don't think I would wait in line for it. We got the fruit one, but they have like specialty flavors like red velvet. 100% would not get that one personally. And then some of the other ones, like the speculoos one, sounds way too sweet. Same with Oreo. But they had other fruit flavor ones that also would have been potentially interesting. I think one was citrusy. I think they had a lemon one, right?
I didn't see a lemon.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe I misremembered, but that would be good. So if you're watching this and you work at Cinnamood, get a lemon one, a citrus one, because to balance out the sweetness, you need a little bit more tart. That sun out the window right now is killer. It's only like 8. Oh man. But yeah, the sun is starting to go down, so it's like very much in the sky right now, obviously. But the Thai food we had was pretty good. As I mentioned, definitely make a reservation because when we arrived, there was literally one table available that we could sit at because everybody else had reserved already. And there were like plenty of people who came in after us without reservations and they all got turned away. So we were quite lucky. The food was pretty good. My particular dish was pretty consistent with what I usually have. So, I mean, I don't know if that means that it's authentic or non-authentic because I'm not Thai. I've never been to Thailand to know. My sister's pad see ew looked a little bit different than I would expect it to be. Whenever I get it, it's usually like a thicker noodle and also like a darker sauce. But I don't know if that means that mine isn't authentic or what. The prices were reasonable and then also the service was pretty good. They do speak English, so don't worry about that. And they do take credit card as long as you have a bill of over 20 euro. The other thing is I need to go to bed early tonight because I actually booked a ticket to go to Heidelberg. Oh my gosh, my brain. Yeah, so I'm going tomorrow to go to the castle and I leave really early in the morning. So actually we lucked upon this because I was reading the ticket right before my sister left and I had thought I was gonna have to walk over to the Messe whatever station and I don't. So I can actually leave from the main station here, which was really lucky because I was like thinking about it. I was like looking at the ticket on the way walking back and I was like, dang, that's a lot earlier than I thought it was. I was like, I thought it was in the 40s, not the 30s. But no, the person actually booked it with the connection for me from the main station. So that was lucky because otherwise that would have been like a €3.40, I think, cents ticket to go like one stop. So I was just gonna walk because it's like a 30-minute walk. So I was like, that's fine. But yeah, now I don't have to do it. So that's even better. But yeah, anyway, so that'll be tomorrow. So I'm gonna go look at the castle. It's like a pretty famous castle, I think. It's like on the top of a hill. Sorry, I got a text. It's on the top of a hill. It's like kind of like a ruins sort of castle. So I'm kind of excited for that. So that was just a spur of the moment decision. The ticket was kind of expensive just because it's like only like a 2-hour train ride. But I mean, everything's last minute, so everything's expensive. Plus it's like peak travel season. So hopefully I'll be able to see it and stuff like that. And the town itself looks pretty dang cute. So I'll just kind of look around too. It does have like a university there. So the food is like pretty reasonable in terms of the prices and stuff. So I'll stay within budget there. It's just the cash situation. But yeah, anyway, thank you again for watching. I'm gonna sign out now because I'm gonna go take a shower and then go to bed and talk to you in the morning. So that'll be a new day, a new vlog. So see you then. Bye.